Ever bought something and thought, wow, that was smooth, fast delivery, great packaging, top-notch service? Ever wondered how a cup of coffee from Starbucks, a smartphone from Apple, or a t-shirt from Zara gets to your hands flawlessly, consistently, and on time? Welcome to the world of value chain management, the invisible force behind your favorite brand's success. Think of it this way: how efficiently you deliver value at every step defines your place in the market. First, what is value chain management? The value chain, a concept introduced by Michael Porter, a Harvard professor, in 1985, is a series of activities that businesses perform to deliver a valuable product or service to the market. It includes everything from sourcing raw materials, to production, to marketing, to after-sales service. Now, value chain management is the process of coordinating and optimizing these activities so that maximum value is created at minimum cost. It's about efficiency. It's about competitive advantage. And most importantly, it's about delivering value to customers better and faster than the competition. Think of it like this: if a business is a machine, then value chain management is the oil that keeps it running smoothly. Imagine a chain. Each link is an activity like procurement, production, marketing, delivery, and after-sales service. Together, these links form the value chain. For example, let's take Apple Inc. as a real-world example. Every iPhone you hold has gone through a highly optimized value chain. Procurement: Apple sources high-end components from the best suppliers globally. Operations: assembly is done in Foxconn's factories in China under strict quality control. Logistics: Apple has a centralized distribution network to serve global markets. Marketing and sales: their product launches are legendary. Think keynotes, sleek ads, and influencer buzz. After-sales service: Apple Care, Genius Bar, and smooth replacement policies keep customers loyal. But what sets Apple apart? It's how seamlessly they coordinate all these activities to deliver premium value. That's the magic of value chain management. 2.1. What is a value stream? Now let's go one layer deeper. A value stream is the entire flow of activities needed to create and deliver a product or service to the customer, from the first spark of an idea to the delivery of the final product. It's broader than a single process. It focuses on how value flows across people, processes, technology, and systems. And analyzing it helps you find areas to improve, streamline, or eliminate waste. Let's take a coffee shop as an example. Bean sourcing, roasting process, packaging, transportation, brewing, and customer service. All these steps together form the value stream. Each one contributes to the final experience of you sipping that perfect latte. 2.2. What is value stream mapping? Now that we understand value streams, let's talk about the tool used to improve them. Value stream mapping, VSM. Value stream mapping is a visual representation of every step in your value stream, used to identify inefficiencies, bottlenecks, or unnecessary steps. Think of it as a visual flow chart of your business process. It shows every step in production or service delivery, how information and materials move, where delays, waste, or inefficiencies exist. It reveals where your processes are strong and where they're broken. For example, Toyota. Toyota is the master of lean manufacturing. They use value stream mapping to identify bottlenecks, eliminate unnecessary steps, improve quality, speed up delivery. The result? A production system so refined it's studied by manufacturers globally. Third, Porter's value chain. Let's go back to the roots. Porter's value chain splits a company's activities into two categories. First, primary activities directly involved in creating and delivering a product. Inbound logistics, receiving, storing, and managing raw materials. Operations, turning raw materials into final products. Outbound logistics, distributing products to customers. Marketing and sales, communicating and selling the product. Services, after-sales support like installation, maintenance, and feedback. Second, support activities. Provide the infrastructure that makes primary activities more efficient. Procurement, buying the raw materials and tools needed for production. Technology development, R&D, product design, and process innovation. Human resource management, hiring, training, motivating staff. Firm infrastructure includes finance, legal, planning, management systems. Every successful company strengthens both primary and support activities to gain a competitive edge. For example, Starbucks. Here's how Starbucks nails Porter's value chain. Inbound logistics. Starbucks sources high-quality Arabica beans from multiple countries like Colombia, Ethiopia, and Guatemala. They maintain strong supplier relationships and practice ethical sourcing through their Coffee and Farmer Equity Cafe program. Operations, central roasting facilities ensure consistent flavor. Outbound logistics, global distribution to thousands of stores. Marketing and sales, strong brand loyalty through lifestyle marketing. Service. Baristas are trained to offer personalized customer service, remembering names, orders, and providing cozy experiences. That human touch, it's part of their value chain and provide cozy experiences. And behind the scenes, support activities. Their mobile ordering app, that's technology development. HR, barista training. Procurement, ethical trade. Infrastructure, global finance systems. That's why your coffee feels premium. Every part of their value chain adds to that experience. If you're watching and finding these value chain management process helpful so far, make sure to like the video, share it with others who might benefit, and subscribe for more such insightful content on business and management topics. So fourth, value chain versus supply chain. What's the difference? These two terms often confuse people, but they're not the same. So here's a quick comparison. In short, a supply chain ensures products move efficiently. A value chain ensures those products delight customers. And if you're interested in exploring more about supply chain management, I've created a detailed video that goes deeper into the concept. Make sure to check it out next. Fifth, why value chain management matters today more than ever. Here's why. Number one, cost efficiency. By analyzing every activity, businesses can identify waste and reduce costs. For example, Zara controls its own supply chain to bring new fashion to stores within 2 weeks, avoiding overstock. Number two, competitive advantage. A well-managed value chain means better products, faster delivery, and happier customers. For example, Apple's tight integration of hardware and software gives it a seamless user experience unmatched by competitors. Number three, customer satisfaction. Every touch point in the value chain impacts the customer. A smooth chain means a happy customer. For example, Amazon's same-day delivery and customer service are part of its value-driven chain. Number four, innovation and agility. Firms that monitor their value chains can spot new trends faster and respond quickly. For example, Tesla integrates manufacturing with software updates, allowing over-the-air improvements to cars. In today's business world, competition is no longer between products. It's between value chains. The brands that win are those who optimize every step of their process, reduce delays and redundancies, integrate technology and data, respond quickly to market shifts, focus relentlessly on customer experience. And here's where it gets powerful. Small businesses can use value chain principles too. You don't need $1 million budget, just a clear understanding of where value is created and where it's lost. Sixth, challenges in value chain management. Of course, managing the value chain is no cakewalk. Companies face real challenges. Global supply chain disruptions, natural disasters, political instability, or pandemics can halt operations. For example, the COVID-19 pandemic disrupted Apple's supply chain in China, delaying product launches. Data silos and poor coordination. Departments working in isolation can lead to inefficiencies. Technology gaps. Outdated systems can't handle modern demand forecasting or automation. Sustainability pressure. Customers now demand ethical and eco-friendly practices across the value chain. Seventh, how to improve your value chain. Practical tips. If you want to boost your business using value chain management, here's how. Number one, map your value chain. Visualize every step, from raw material to delivery and aftercare. Number two, perform a cost-value analysis. Ask, is this activity adding value or wasting resources? Number three, integrate technology. Use ERP systems, data analytics, and automation tools to improve speed and accuracy. Number four, train your people. Empowered employees equal higher productivity. Number 5, focus on customer feedback. What does the customer value? Improve based on that. Number 6, collaborate with suppliers and distributors. The entire chain matters, not just your piece. Number 7, review and improve constantly. The market evolves. So should your value chain. Tip, use tools like the SCORE model, Supply Chain Operations Reference, Porter's Value Chain Model, and Lean Six Sigma to optimize performance. Value chain management isn't just about moving products from point A to B, it's about strategically aligning every part of your business to deliver the best possible value to your customers. And remember this, value chain equals strategic edge, value stream equal flow of processes, value stream mapping equal clarity, Porter's value chain equal framework, supply chain equal operational backbone. Looking for easy to understand notes on value chain management? Visit our website, ThinkEduca, your go-to resource for self-learners. Thank you for watching. And comment below. Which brand do you think has mastered value chain management? And remember, every great business is built one link at a time. Strengthen your chain, and you strengthen your success. And I have a great video on financial management that you'll find useful. Click here to watch it next. Until next time, keep creating value, keep growing.